Yo, 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 yo. Good day, everyone. It looks like some of the regular viewers might think that today I might be streaming just only Honkai, huh? Hello, Angel. Thanks for sending me the flowers, man. I appreciate that. I hope you also receive some of it. Hello, Ice Bear. I think that there is actually quite a number of... I do not know if I have managed to return all of you the flowers, but I do try my best to remember those who have actually sent to me, like almost immediately. So these few days have been busily growing flowers, all this. Let me have a look. Wait, there are some flowers. Oh wow. How many flowers did this person send to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I just cleared already. The person who sent me is Sky, was it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's what I can send. These are the access that I have. Yeah, appreciate. Really appreciate. I don't know all these flowers. What can I do with them actually? I think it's they act as some kind of ornament. Oh yeah, actually I haven't choose the gardening package. I think I'll wait for a later time. Wait, let me see. Can change it to this. Hello, Kenny. Middle. Which one looks better? Bottom. Does this look better? I think we can have at least 3 of this inside. Hey, hello, M.A. I have so many flowers too. I think I've given away quite a lot already. But there are some I still have. Some leftovers. Okay, today's menu. I would like to see if I can get more better artifacts for you before the next patch deploys. Once Ito, the 2.3 patch comes in, right, all the resources will need to be going into the new artifact domain. It will be another painful process. What do you guys think? Do you think that the new domain, because it's defense artifact, will the sense actually give you some funny stats like attack instead? You know, the Raiden Shogun, the emblem domain, in the past you used to be able to get a lot of energy recharge sense with some critical stats, but in the emblem domain, all the energy recharge sense just suddenly disappear into thin air though. Hello, Eddie Jr. and hello, Naduri. certainly hope the new domain will not be... Yeah, I cannot say hope. It must be optimal, I hope. Otherwise, I have no idea how many thousand resins I need to invest in, because Ito needs one set. Albedo looks like he needs the set also. Goro also looks like he needs the set. And to get a good complete set is already damn difficult. Hey brother, good to see you here, man. Albedo cute. I hope he will come to me home. He will. He definitely will. All Albedo wanters will be Albedo havers. He looks like he is going to get pretty strong in the coming patch. So I'm equally looking forward to his performance. Although the sword looks like it doesn't have any critical stats on it, so we shall see if with lesser critical stats but better overall synergy on his abilities. Let's see if he's going to perform very well or not. I never get a decent ER send in the emblem domain. Yeah, apparently it doesn't exist for me also. Until today I haven't get any. Completely unusable. There must be some tweaks done by the developers, I suppose. Come on, what is this? Oh, oh my goodness. This is shit. When they choose to give you a physical damage bonus, it will never come with any critical stats. Damn unfortunate. The past few days I've been trying to farm physical set for Eula once again. But not looking good though. Oh, wait. Okay. Come on, come on. Nice artifact, please. Crit. No. Where the crit even went to? What? How can the substat roll be consistently bad every single day? Come on, come on, come on. I could really use a good critical pale flame right now. Are you going to give me a good pale flame? Or what is this? Wait, no critical stats again. Goodness. Potato main, welcome to the next. Oh, nice one. Thank you so much, man, Potato main. This is greatly appreciated. One more member to the team. I really hope that I can expand the stickers collection for all the existing members as a form of saying thank you to all of you as well. Really appreciate it, Potato main. Thank you so much for the membership. We need to have an option in game where we can change his substats somehow. Goro needs the new set. His buff scales off his own attributes. The data so far looks like he's going to scale off defense as well, including his healing. But that is actually at Constellation 4. I don't know if discussing this currently on the stream is allowed or not, because you know, actual data is not out yet. So I have no idea if that is going to be the best in slot for him at the moment. But we do know that for at least for Ito and Albedo himself, right? These two candidates can use it very well, since you want them to scale off defense. And for those who are not keen to actually pull for Ito, you know, the other character that works similar like Ito is actually Noel. I'll definitely... in fact, the first thing, if I actually get the new weapon, I want to actually try on Noel and see the insane performance that she will be actually giving out. Oh yeah, have you guys actually seen the community news about the KFC glider thing that right now, if you subscribe to some, I think was it Twitch or something, 2-month subscription, was it? I thought that glider was supposed to be, hey, yo, backward. What's with the oi? Oh, come on. Why do you only give everything without critical stats, man? Oh yeah, so I was saying, I thought the KFC glider was supposed to be free. Long ago, during some patch, I actually saw it was supposed to be given out for free, but it never materialized. I see it will be hell to farm a 4-piece set for 3 characters. I'll pull for Albedo only. Albedo... If assuming that if he's coming out, I mean, with the new artifact sets, all this, right, and also the Cinnabar Spindle, if he's if you are deployed on the ground, I'm looking at 20,000 damage per tick. Then to me that is actually a big increase already, because currently with my sets, I'm not able to achieve this kind of damage, right? Kinda dumb. I have no idea. I have no idea why they decide to make it a premium, and that's probably how I describe it. Meaning I will need to, wow, seriously, this flower you give me crit. Okay, anyway, I don't understand why do I need to pay for it. I thought it was supposed to be given out for free. That is what I really... That was my original impression, but I know that it didn't happen. And just when they recover from the recently those kind of controversy, then they decide to do this. Not the best time though. I think that there will still be people who will buy for it, you see, because we do have really good content creators over at Twitch. Then, since they are going to also subscribe to them, so it's like an incentive. But for myself, it's more of like I'm surprised that it actually became a package. Nice flower. Yeah, I know it's... I do think that the flower is good, but I wish that it was actually on the Pale Flame set though. I've been farming this domain for a week already, and I cannot believe that farming for a whole week I have gotten nothing but trash though. Really disappointing farming experience. I prefer buy KFC than Twitch. personally, I'm a fan of KFC. Oh wait, there are 3 pieces of Pale Flame here. The biggest upgrade that can be given to me is actually this one. With a crit rate, main stat, and crit damage. Okay, we will save this for a while. Let's see what is this. Okay, this is nonsense. This is nonsense. The moment of truth. What the? Okay. Ay. Are you not going to do the ley line overflow? I've done already. For myself, who actually is desperate for in resources, it's a must for me to do, man. You see Goro and Ito coming out, 2 characters I will need to at least have about close to 800. If I were to level 90 both of them, that is about 818 heroes with, and approximate about at least how many? 7 million Mora. I don't. That is going to be a painful process, man. When is defense main stat and the stats here looks decent. What kind of shit roll is this? That circlet is so depressing. I'm lost for words. This is like I think this is... I've been farming since late last week for the artifact sets. Nothing, no upgrades. So right now I'm at 203 hero suite. 278. So pretty far away though. I think I'll be actually trying out Ito with white blind first, since this thing actually does it with defense. Or you guys would like to actually right off the bat see a showcase of Rayhorn Treasure? No, I actually doubt so, because 5-star weapon isn't something that everybody will want to pull for, so I still think maybe I should just stick with the standard original showcase with 4-star weapons at C0. That should be the most appropriate approach I should remain committed to. One of the many reasons I don't have physical DPS, the domain is cursed. It is true though. I actually... That Pale Flame domain is actually the first domain I gave up farming quite a while ago. Because considering you guys should be aware that I have a C6 Eula. All the more after dumping so much money onto her, I should be trying my best to get the artifacts for her. Else it wouldn't make sense. But you can see that for the longest time, there are not much changes to my artifacts. In fact, I don't even have a full Pale Flame for her for quite a long period of time. It's because from that domain only generates rubbish. Perhaps some players have very good experience with that domain, but to me, my impression with that domain is really damn bad. Tenacity of the Millilith, pretty good farming experience. But for the rest, nah. You see, the flowers don't even carry a single word of critical. We'll pull for Ito Constellation. Actually, I need to actually try him out first to see how good is he. Constellation wise, I think that I don't think it's a must though. But we'll need to see how his energy generation goes. That is one thing. Then also need to see how his critical cycling actually goes as well. So right now, because he's not out officially yet, there's a lot of things that cannot be openly discussed yet. So at the moment, I will just let you all know that I will pull for the weapon for R1. Then I'll keep him at C0 to have some gameplays for showcases as well, to experience his gameplay. But looking at certain sources of the data, most likely I will still be getting his constellation because I want Goro's constellation, which is pretty essential. So while I'm doing it, most likely will get some of Ito's constellation. Hey, hello, Aminus. Great to see you. Been a while, man. Why are there so many healing bonus? Oh my god. Okay, I can lock this. Wow. Wow. ER sense. Not looking good though. The items are so bad recently. Did they just nerf my account straight or something? It's bad though. Jeez. Jesus. Okay. Wait. Come on. Are you going to give me something good today? Nope. Nope. 3 damage. Nope. Oh. Wow. Bullshit again. They're off to mess around. Contracted. Oh. Oh. Wasn't able to finish the intro. No worries, man. No worries, man. Just take your time. Just take your time. I hope all is well with you and your family, my friend. But seeing you being able to drop by the chat, at least I can presume that you are recovering well and should have recovered already, which is a good thing, and I'm happy about it. Alright, so with Eula coming to the scene in 2.3, I think let's change up her weapon from Broken Pines. I think for most players, they should have an existing Wolf's Gravestone. Let's use this. What is she wearing? Full Pale Flame set. This is a Constellation 6 Eula for if anyone wants to know. 68.4 crit rate. 177% crit damage. Full Pale Flame set. Physical damage bonus at 83.3%. Holding Refinement 2 Wolf's Gravestone. Attack is at 2.5k. Okay. Talent levels. The burst is maxed out at level 13. Normal attack also crowned, with the E currently at level 11. I currently don't do daily uploads anymore because it's really not possible to do it where there is not enough content to. It's just not sustainable for me to do it every day because there is only this amount of characters, and with lesser generalized characters around, right? It's getting more and more niche to do a variety of characters. Those kind of Spiral Abyss showcase, which is a bit disappointing because initially when in the early days where I start off playing Genshin, it was damn fun. I can mess around because the characters in the earlier stages can be mixed and matched around. But nowadays, you can still try to mix and match them around, but it seems like it just feels like I'm forcefully trying to mix them together and try to make it work. Then the synergy when I play, it doesn't, even though I can clear the abyss, but it doesn't feel right and doesn't feel, you know, in Singaporean saying shiok, you know, it doesn't feel great doing it. And I also don't want every single run to be always using Bennett in, you know, it defeats the purpose in doing it. So I also want to try to see if I can reduce the amount of Bennett usage rate in the Spiral Abyss runs also. Because it's too common already. I think this game is, to me, when I play, it feels like Bennett Impact to me rather than Genshin Impact already. Hey, hello buddy. You don't have a single Wolf's Gravestone. So, oh, I know, Angel, I know you have one Unforged, right? Okay, don't have Wolf's Gravestone. Okay, let's make it even more generalized. Okay. Prototype. I think. Let me check how much at. Oh, that's very little attack though. Kind of feeling that way. Yeah, you know, it's not about burnout or what, but you know, since my Spiral Abyss contents is one shot run, meaning is from the starting point all the way till the end. So it's not like I can keep doing it and edit for the best run scenario. So naturally there will be, if the team synergy doesn't work well, some will perform, it will perform really very weird. That's what I can say. And like I say, it doesn't feel great trying to forcefully make a team showcase, and who knows, it might even mislead the more general viewers that thinking that this team can work, but actually it could be just due to willpower or this, you know. That's not what I want to do all the time as well. And honestly, I really hope for more content. That's more important to me. More characters, more play styles, then I'll be very appreciative of that though. Previously, there was a question actually posed to me about running. If I'm not wrong, it should be running this com. Have any one of you actually tried it before? Which toggle constellations? Yeah, after a fun fact is that after playing the Honkai Impact, then I realized that Honkai Impact has the function to turn on and off skills. They call it a QTE skills. So that function, if MiHoYo can do it on one of their franchise, they could have easily done it over here as well. But I'm not too sure why they haven't implemented it. then it will make things very easy for me if I want to showcase certain type of builds. For even for F2P and general viewers. It wouldn't make sense that if I pull another 6 Eulas and I don't activate the constellation, then for what I pull? If you get what I mean. Because I'm still a player myself here. There is. Over at Honkai there is a on and off button for certain skills. Not everything, but it exists. Honestly speaking, I cannot even remember what artifacts are they wearing though. I'm presuming that they have their artifacts on. Are you looking into create other types of content rather than just Spiral Abyss? Like, I don't know if you have seen. I don't know who. I think I have heard this guy name before though, but I have never watched his contents before. I think I heard this person's name through Tenha's video or something. Because so many content creators outside there available. I almost exclusively only watch Tenha's videos because for my case as a when I see myself as a viewer, I like his content. Yeah. I don't know if this first team will have sufficient energy recharge or not. Pretty skeptical of it though. Ever since pairing her with Raiden Shogun, using Eula is extremely viable. Because her biggest issue is still always that 80 cost charge. Okay. I don't know what are they wearing though. If Wolf's Gravestone is not equipped on, what is Beidou actually equipping right now? Oh my god, I'm scared. Because I didn't actually have a look at their artifacts. But let's see if I can pass the abyss or not first. Wait, what? She's using the Song of Broken Pines. Okay. For viewers who are thinking to get Jula, it's actually pretty worth your time. That's at least what I feel. Oh no, am I dying? Oh no, I'm dying. Come on. Oh. Does anyone over here have Eula and is considering to pull for her constellations? Oh my god. Beidou physical. I actually tried before having Beidou on the field. A pretty interesting experience though. How are you so large and you can jump so high? Okay, now is the... Okay. When character hit point is greater than this, attack plus 30%. I'll take it, man. What is this shockwave actually about? I believe that no one actually expected, or maybe inside people with insider infos might be aware. But personally, myself, I wasn't expecting Eula to rerun so soon though. Some people actually ask before, how do you actually dodge this guy's skills? The Magyu Kenki. There are some attack patterns, animations he will actually do offhand. When I'm in combat, I find it difficult to explain. And the inability to multitask. But when he does this move, right, before he hits the ground, there is a, how do you describe it? There is a LED flash on his body. Once his body flashes, right, then you press on dodge. Then he will actually, you can actually effectively dodge his skills. That is what I can share with you guys. Wait, what? Shne. It's a really good change though. 2 banners. If I were to stand in the pure F2P perspective, then oh, it's actually quite challenging though. I don't know. I really cannot. I really have no idea if that is really a good change or a bad change, but since it happens already, and you just have to accept it. Ouch! How dare you do this to me? Die! Whoa! This guy survived. I need to stand here because this guy will run away. Detonation! Yeah, I tried to react to his ground step rather than predict the timing. Since the shockwave really comes out a bit slowly. It's just a net positive for every player including F2Ps. Run. You can go back, bro. Come. Wait, why are you not going back? The guys who designed these 2 robots are really true assholes. Until today, every single day when I'm playing the Spiral Abyss, I'll be cursing them. Wait, how are you still alive, man? Hey, hello, ciao, bro. The robots. The robots are always a big problem to me. It will be problem for some if Xiao and Ganyu are on the same rerun banners. Okay. That will definitely be true. So for those who are currently viewing the stream right now, without any prejudice, I ask you all a question. Do you guys think that Xiao at C0 with R1 chit wing spear, right, can still perform extremely well in current and future Spiral Abyss? Or do you think that he actually needs to have maybe refinements on his weapons, constellations, or dedicated artifacts? No right or wrong, but it's just something for you guys to think about. Just think about the recent changes to the mobs regarding their mobility, regarding their HP pool, all this. And remember that that Reef Hound actually will cause bleed as well. And for Xiao, his ultimate actually will decrease his hit point. So what do you guys actually think? There is only one Bennett, by the way. I have no idea if the banners, right, will have the same 4-star characters or not. But you can imagine that, for example, Albedo's banner will have those so-called the more popular 4 stars. For example, they put in like what, Bennett, Kujo Sara, because Kujo Sara hasn't come out for a while already since Raiden's banner. Then they put it on Albedo's. Then for Eula, then maybe they put what? Who hasn't appeared for very long? Barbara. For example, you put Barbara. Then for the vanilla players, who have the veteran players, I should put it this way, who has been playing the game for so long, getting Barbara is, I believe that most of us should have C6 her already. If you have been playing the game for very long, high chance you might have C6 Barbara already. I think when Ganyu and Xiao appears on the same banner, then after that you need to think, after the both of them, who is left? With these two out, then we should be pretty close to Kazuha's rerun already. Then it will really put a dent to many people's wallet though. Because Ganyu is a character that a lot of players might want. Same thing for Xiao. Then what if the other two banner reruns comes out to be Kazuha and Ayaka? All I can foresee is it's going to be quite an expensive process. Although, then you really have to carefully plan your Primo Gems. It's good that they are making the reruns accelerating so that for at least for newer players or even for many players, you don't need to wait for so long. Why did I ask about the Xiao's question, right? Is because yesterday I published a run with Xiao. And I do realize that it's getting more and more challenging to use him already. It's not that he's not good, but it's just that the Spiral Abyss is really getting harder and harder. So the clear times is much more stringent right now. You know, like one of the premium example that I previously talked about is Magyu Kenki. You have 3 minutes to 3-star the Abyss. But I have no idea how many seconds is wasted just to wait for his animation to work. And if the guy chose to run away, teleport away, and Xiao needs to waste his time to try to catch up with him, right? That is, any second is a DPS loss, you see. But nuke heroes who can nuke will seem to have pretty good value over here, at least in my personal opinion. Because in all fairness, people can always talk about this duration of 15 seconds, how many plunge he can make in totality, the damage he does is actually really a lot. Nobody denies that. The area is wide also. But the thing is, it's a 15-second, the DPS is being spread out. And within 15 seconds, a lot of things can happen, you see, in actual combat. Yeah, Xiao definitely struggles with that. But the thing is, if you pair with Venti, right, Xiao cannot hit them consistently also because they are in the air. So that is partially why it's very difficult for me to publish Xiao videos recently. Is the timings the amount of effort I need to use to clear, right, is pretty challenging for me. And judging by him, I have him at C0, right, it should be the closest to what a F2P player should experience already. So when using him, then I can try to reflect it as me playing as an F2P player. It's going to be more challenging. And you have the other team on the other side also. So you need to make a choice whether do you want to pair him with Bennett or not. If you don't pair him with Bennett, then that's a story. That is another thing that you need to consider. Just have a look. If I were to use him, do I pair with a... Okay, I try to pair with a Sucrose. What team do you guys actually use with Xiao? Feel free to suggest to me. I will use the team. Do you guys have any suggestion on what do you want to see with Xiao? Xiao Zhou team. Xiao Zhongli Bennett Jin. Okay, that is one. Does anyone else have any other suggestion if you today have a Xiao? Oh, what teammates would you put for him? You also need to bear in mind that there is still second team as well. My team for Xiao, just another Joe Animal team. Okay. Xiao Jin Venti Zhongli. That is triple animal. Okay. Because if I mean this is just for illustration only. Let's say if I did not pair Bennett with Xiao, I can at least go for a national team. Because currently everyone should know that national team is still pretty much viable in Spiral Abyss. And is applicable, accessible for all levels of players. But if I were to use pair Bennett with Xiao, that means that the second team I might not be able to use the national team anymore. And I will need to have another type of team to counterbalance it. Xiao Zhongli Bennett Albedo. Okay. Okay, we try a few, just for stage 1 only, we try a few runs. Let me briefly show you the stats of Xiao first. Okay. This is my Xiao. The attack is currently at 2250. Critical rate is at 89%. Critical damage is 185%. Animal damage bonus 61.6. Unfortunately, the energy recharge is at 106% because artifact RNG is cruel. If you were to pair with a Jin, my Jin, where is my Jin? My Jin is a C5 Jin. I currently have her holding a sacrificial sword. Venti. This Venti is a C6 Venti with his talents at 6, 12, 12. Zhongli is at C5. And last but not least, Bennett is at C5 also, holding onto a R1 Mist Splitter Reforge. Second team just use Ganyu, Mona, Venti, and Diona. Morgana team. Okay. One fun fact I need to share with you guys is that in terms of user experience wise, right? Ganyu, for her, you guys do know that she needs time to charge up her shots. So shields is pretty essential for her. But recently, when playing using my current Diona, right, the shields are very easily broken due to how hard the enemy hits nowadays. And there are a lot of instances is she will get interrupted or I need to actually perform dodge unless I run her with Zhongli. But that is just some information that I can share with you all while playing. Her damage is definitely still a lot, without a doubt. But you know, if you cannot perform your shots uncontested, you are losing a lot of damage in the process as well. Okay, we run with the first variant first. Okay, this is version 1. I'm not doing solo on the second half though. So this is just to have a look at how well he can perform. Where are those guys? Whoa. Why did they went there, man? Let's try again. Mora is a bit weird since Xiao already stacks so much damage percent. I mean, no right or wrong, it's just randomly throwing out ideas to have some fun and check it out. There is a reason why I don't really use Jin with Xiao. Partially it's because nowadays the enemies are very agile. So having them staying on the field is pretty challenging though. Ouch! Where did my wind went to? What the fuck? This animal Archon is retarded. Not too shabby, it's still under a minute. By the way, you sure want to go Xiao on first half? If I were to use Venti, then naturally I would want to go on the first half. I mean, it's just to test out the 12-on-1 stage only. If you want me to do a full run, fighting against Magyu Kenki can be quite awkward though. Version 2, let me see. Xiao Jin Venti Zhongli. Xiao Jin Venti Zhongli. That's what I just run. Okay. Animal and Geo team. Because I don't have John Lee, I use Diona. I use Sucrose Diona Fisher. Ooh. I think it's just a matter of time. I need to push Diona to level 90 already. The shield is really is what I can say. Come to me, baby. My goodness, this guy. Pretty good. I like. I use Xiao to fight Kenki, but the Ruin Hunter next chamber is a problem. Yeah, it will be, because when I jump so high, the Ruin Hunter will go high as well. Then that is the end for me, man. Oh my god, I really hate these samurais, man. Not only their voice is annoying, everything about them I hate it.
風よ私消えろここだ無能
Is that guy dead already? Oh my god, stop running. Okay, so that is the double animal and double Joe. I like it. Hey bro, try Hydro Force the first team, then Pyro Force the other. Oh, how come suddenly with the Hydro Force and the Pyro Force, man? That is also the reason why when I try not to use Kazuha on the first team also, because Kazuha when he does his E, right, he will jump. And the Ruin Hunter, if he's not in his locked in his attack animation, right, then he will also go. Oh, and you will be looking at that guy shooting all the mortar at you, and you can just watch the time ticking away, which is extremely annoying. The third variant. The third variant is, guys, just remember this is just for fun and throwing out ideas. There is no right or wrong. Everyone have their own gaming experience as well. Shine. Minna blah 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 blah. Wait, where is he going? Evil conquering. Oh no, I can see that my shield is gone. Come on. Oh no, I don't have. Quiero. Not the best run that I can do. This reminds me of doing the recordings. Just at the stage 1 itself, I need to do a lot of reruns really. Really? Dude? You wanna do this to me? The agents hit them hard. The agents, 2 of them can... I've tried before my Kazuha. 21k worth of health. 1 hit KO. Instant death. So these for 3 agents are no joke, seriously, man. Next one is pull. I will pull for Xiao and use Xiao Albedo Facial Gin. Okay. That is by Eddie. So what Potato Min has said for the double jaw, that's been tried already. Yao Zhongli Bennett Chin suggested by Angel.
浮世の風景は幾千年も変わらないというのに、人の世とはこうも
Xiao, Albedo, Fischl, and Jin.
儚い。
Bro, you sure you want to run Xiao without a shooter? I personally will always want to try to have him with a shooter whenever possible, because he's very fragile when he's doing his ultimate, and unless you are fighting stationary bosses, then it will be, then Jin's field can be put into good use. But otherwise, right, it's pretty risky though. He can get interrupted, and sometimes he just dies, you know. Then he will just say Alienai. Then, oh, that's it. Oh no.
風の神よ、
無駄だ。くだらない西洋など。はっ、ここだ。
Hey, why do you carry fireworks on you, dude?
ここだ。はっ、ひゃっ。
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Huh? What the fuck?
いざ姿を見せよ。
I will.
誕生の時。酒。
いざ勝負。剣にち。
わめくがいい。ここだ。いえ。無能。ここだ。はっ。
Oh my god, these guys.
疑似ようか。
夜も権限。風の神よ、
くだらない。消えろ。
Oh no, that is being interrupted right now. Can you hit Ruin Hunter's eye with a dash? You can, but it's not easy to pull it off though. Albedo, Lava Walker, or Thunder Suitor when? You want me to do back the last time those unusual contents? Is anyone here looking to C6 their Xiao on rerun? It can be extremely annoying when they are at the very end of the launch animation where you walk towards them, they still hit you. I started at 2.0 so I don't have Zhongli and I skip Hu Tao, so no shooter. Have you considered building Fiona? Because it's really because when Xiao is in 15 seconds of his burst, right? You really don't want to do any dodge and just concentrate on plunging whenever possible. So if you are fighting, for example, like those big bosses, let's say, you know, those perpetual mechanical array, Magyu, Kenki, this kind, where they hit actually really pretty hard, it will be nice to have a shield to at least to allow some damage extension so you can fight. Any more Xiao variants? Let me see. Xiao Mona Zhongli Sucrose. Xiao Mona. Okay. Mona 中离 sucrose. Wait. The omen buff will pop the moment when he plunge, unless the enemies are frozen or they have super armor. So that is something you might want to be aware of. But in terms of burst damage wise, right, it's definitely something still possible for you to try. Oh, I love Sucrose when she's with John Lee, man. It's so good. Hey, how are you two still alive? Diona Shield is good. I think she needs big investment. The only investment that you need is what you don't have right now, which is the sacrificial bow. Of course, you can say that Favonia's war bow works for her, but sacrificial bow completely makes her ascend to another level. That is how I should be putting it. Because with her E-hole wise, right, there is extra absorption as well. But the drawback of her E-hole, right, is 15 seconds, which is very long. And so you will want the sack bow, right, to make sure that you can get another extra charge. That is also particle generation, since those 5 IC pore actually generates a ton of particles. I think at least we are looking at about 3 to 4 particles. You will want to probably run Trailing Tales of the Dragon Slayer on one of the catalysts for more damage. That part wise, right, I offhand when I was actually making, I didn't actually think of it. Because to me, if you seen my videos, right, I'm never really a fan of using this, although it gives a 48% attack. Because this is more of a personal preference thing. Nothing wrong with using this, because this is actually a very good way, a proper way for you to actually further maximize your DPS. But in my case, sometimes when I do certain rotations wise, right, it might end up my Mona not being the one before my DPS. So you know, sometimes when I press, it's based on my reaction. I cannot do it like a very sequence wise to do it. So that is why for my case I don't really use Trailing Tales. Yeah, and I like Sucrose. I mean, I like Sucrose when she's paired with Xiao. Because I believe that everybody has their own personal preference in terms of which character to use and which character not. Or otherwise, for example, when using Hu Tao with Xing Qiu, right? Although on paper, I will be telling people that Sucrose can work. Sucrose is actually viable. But I personally don't really like to use Sucrose when going with Hu Tao. The main reason is when Sucrose chose a Q, right? That butterfly animation of pulling all together is more of like a jumping animation, and it will cause my charge attack to miss sometimes, which is extremely annoying. It's not something that I really like. But when paired with Xiao, I love it. Okay, so these are some pretty early ideas that you can try to do using Xiao. Sucrose. Xiao kicking his spear is so cool. Well, you are not required to use a Q. I do. I will use it, especially when I want to gather the mobs. Because sometimes the mobs are very spread far apart. But gathering them together is also a problem. Not gathering them is also another problem. So I would rather use Kazuha. In your opinion, she's very strong with the Hu Tao team. For my case, because it's a different perspective. When someday more and more players actually manage to get a C2 Kazuha, right? When C2 Kazuha actually provides the 200 elemental mastery for the team, then it will be a more optimal choice. Because currently, for most of the people out there, for Hu Tao wise, right, what they might be lacking is the elemental mastery, and in this case, right, Sucrose is a very strong contender for the animal character position, since the elemental mastery from low levels increased by Sucrose, right, is greatly boosts Hu Tao's vaporize damage, which is, oh my god, I forgot she was sing. Which will greatly boost her vaporize damage, which is a very solid increase in terms of damage. But when you have Kazuha who just straight gives you the 200 EM in the autumn field, right? For my case, I will definitely choose Kazuha. Yeah, so that is why I say it's a different. That is why I say eventually. It's not in the short term for everyone. And I personally have been always an advocate of a C2 Kazuha. In my previous stream, I've always talked about Kazuha. In this stream, I also talk about him. I've always talked about, if anyone were to ask me this question, who should I pull? Right now, I can just tell you it's to pull for him. Because ever since the introduction of this character, right, he really changed a lot of in terms of my personal gameplay experience, and I really like this character a lot. And wait, why is his elemental mastery so low? Especially for free-to-play and low spenders. Even for free-to-play and low spenders, right? Eventually, it's still possible to see too. But like you said, for now as a replacement wise, right? Of course, Sucrose. That is also the reason why previously I've already mentioned. On the outside, when people ask me, I will tell them Sucrose is definitely a suitable replacement. But when it boils down to my personal experience, I would prefer Kazuha. And in my case, he's already C2. I don't see why I need to use Sucrose again. Yeah, there's no need to, we cannot expect for free-to-play players to get a C2 Kazuha the moment his reruns banner comes out. It's a really not realistic kind of thinking. But since we can see that the reruns banner are accelerating, then naturally there is a possibility on the first rerun get a copy, second rerun see whether are you able to get another copy, third rerun. Eventually, because if you are going to play this game for long term, he is a character that you will want, unless in the end where we go into Sumeru, there is an even more better animal character, but that is that is not something that we can predict as well. Otherwise, when we talk about if today you don't have a Kazuha, who should I use with Hu Tao's team, then of course it has to be Sucrose. It cannot be anyone else. I cannot be asking you to use Sayu. And you shouldn't be using with Venti as well, because that is suicide. Everybody is in the air and Hu Tao and cannot hit. And then the last one, of course, someone also has actually asked me before, should I use Animal Traveler? Please don't ask me that question, because I have almost zero experience with Animal Traveler. I played more on Joe and Electro Traveler. I really don't like Animal Traveler. That tornado kill is not something that I really appreciate. I find it pretty difficult to appreciate the Animal Traveler.
幾千年も変わらないというのに、人の世とはこうも白露と泡のように儚い。
He's good lah, but it's just in this case, right? Because when he's at C0, he don't have the EM boost, right? When we strictly talking about a Hu Tao team that does not have a lot of elemental mastery to begin with, unless, I mean, if for some players, if their artifact set came with a lot of elemental mastery, then well and good lah. Then they can consider using Kazuha if they have it lah. But if their Hu Tao is like mine, who only has 19 elemental mastery and doesn't have a Kazuha, or Kazuha has C0, Sucrose will provide much more value, because the EM boost is going to give you a lot more damage during when you vaporize. So that is why I can understand where backward is actually coming from. The EM is actually damn important when you are doing vaporize reactions. I think there is a calculation somewhere outside that's saying that comfortably about 350 and below. Beyond that is no longer required, or not necessary to stack beyond 350. But I don't have the math. As you can see, I'm not a math guy, but that is what I heard. So it will be good to have. I don't know. I don't know who can use Animal Traveler very well, but there are certainly those players who can do Animal Traveler. I have a lot of respect for them though. But in case if you are thinking why is there no game volume, I've just muted the game volume for a moment. Hey Ion, I do like to ask, Thomas steals majority of Hu Tao's vaporize? No. He doesn't steal majority, but you do need to take note that he can steal Hu Tao's vaporize. So whoever that tell you that it's not possible is not true. It is true that he's limited by ICD. But in actual combat, many things can happen. So you cannot just take it on surface that because he has ICD, it's impossible to steal the vaporize. It's still possible to steal. But in my own playing experience wise, right, I don't really see the stealing happens very often. So that is something that I can tell you. He does have ICD. I mean that I'm talking about the fiery collapse in this case. Fiery collapse is limited by ICD. We can take this as a sample to actually see. Where is? I just need a mob in the overworld. Which area has mobs? The time where ICD is actually good. That's the truth, man. Okay, vaporize. Vaporize. You can see the vaporize is limited by ICD in this very short sample run. The fiery collapse doesn't vape all the time. But so to answer the question, there is a possibility that Hu Tao's vapes can be affected by the fiery collapse, but the probability is much lower because since Hu Tao's charge attack is not limited by internal cooldown. So unless Xing Qiu, let's say for example, unless in the event that the Hydro Swords didn't move fast enough to land onto the enemies to apply on the Hydro Aura, then there is a possibility that Hu Tao might miss a vape. Otherwise, as long as the Hydro Aura is on the top of the enemy's head, it is safe to assume that Hu Tao will get most of the vapes. Oh, I see. Cause I have him at C5 and it will be a waste to not build him if he's good for my new Hu Tao team. Actually, if you were to build him for Hu Tao team, is definitely a very viable choice. Because currently he's the one of the few characters that can trigger can apply pyro to allow for Iridescent Venereal Sword to happen. So this allows Hu Tao to actually hit even harder. Or on the contrary, if you were to put Bennett in the team, Bennett's Q synergy isn't the best with Hu Tao, since generally you would want Hu Tao to be played below 50% hit point. But one thing I need to be very frank with everyone is when you are holding on to Staff of Homa, then if it's a refinement 1 wise, right, the bonus when it comes, the bonus attack bonus, right, is actually, if I recall correctly, is about 300-400 at low HP with an additional 33.3%. Was it 33.3%? 33% pyro damage bonus. So if you were to pair a Bennett, assuming if you have a Crown Bennett, I think the attack he gives is 1000 over. So it is still possible for you to pair Hu Tao with him running at 70% hit point. It's actually still possible. The damage difference is not that great. In fact, before I upgraded my Staff of Homa, if my memory serves me correct, my C3 Hu Tao with R1 Staff of Homa standing in Bennett's Q, right, actually did more damage than just Hu Tao alone with low HP. But if you... So this should be even more true if for more general players. Like if you are a content creator or a Hu Tao lover who actually have invested, or basically a whale that has C6R5, you can no longer pair with Bennett because the Staff of Homa effect is very big over here. I think he's just under allergy as a pyro support. I already have him built, so personally I'm quite positive towards Homa's performance. It's just that need to find more different combinations for him though. Because currently there isn't a lot of combinations that I can find for him to have a nice place to stay. Okay, anyway, that is left about half an hour before I end my stream. Wanted to also take this opportunity to play another game as well. Let me see if the game is loading for the stream as well. Okay. As the title suggests, today I will also run a bit of the other game that I recently tried. This game is Honkai Impact. So as you guys can see, I'm actually, it's safe to actually say that I'm a noob in this game. Pardon, sorry about that, because you can see that the starters event thing is still actually over here for me. And if you guys want to see, I am pretty sure I have pretty bad mechanics in this game. I've tried this game, I realized that I'm not really very good at this game though. Is it something surprising that I have I actually don't really know, man. Let me briefly show you the characters that I have. Let me know if I'm scrolling too fast. These are the characters I have at the moment, and these are the characters that I do not have. I'm looking to obtain her when the banner actually comes back. Yeah, and also Pressure of Sentience. Sentience. Yeah. Is someone that I want to also try to obtain in future as well. Okay, so previously I've actually shared one of the videos, right, about this. This actually feels like in Genshin, like a spiral abyss. But I don't have the that Kiana, that flame Kiana though. What do they actually call her? Hershey of Flameskion or something, was it? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not.
ここをもっときれいにしましょう。私の気持ちちゃんと受け取ってね。逃げられないわよ。かの時代。
I want her, man. And I heard that 5.3 they will be giving out a free Hershey of Reason, right? That is actually very attractive to me. Her weapon is coming soon, right? I might want to try my luck to get her weapon. Oh no, did I press something wrongly? Ouch. Oh shit, a guy. Die. Right now I still cannot complete this difficulty, man, so at behind you guys will see me failing. Oh god damn it, just die. How is the gameplay for this game? It's pretty fun, though. There are a lot of combos, all this, but for this mood that I'm using, right, you can only see is one character. Genshin we have 4 characters. For Honkai there are 3 characters. I don't really have a full understanding, but to me I'm playing it like how I understand Genshin, so I bring in 1 DPS and I bring in 2 other supportive characters that can use skills to buff my main DPS damage. That's at least the concept I'm applying right now. To me it's still pretty confusing though. I'm still trying to figure out, especially those, what do you call that, imaginary type bosses. Oh, this feels good, man. This character is pretty fun. I like. Okay, it's time to go into this shop. Try her charge attack Ion. Her charge attack hits like a truck. Yeah, I thought I'm using her charge attack when during the out. What the fuck? Resetting these cards seem to have little to no use. Oh, this ricochet is epic. And I like the idea of being able to spam my Genshin, we call it the kill skill. Aim charge attack.
今のあなたが持つ視界は実に稀有なもの。私たちが見落としたものを見極めてみてください。
Honkai is over or aim charge attack. Okay, okay. Where is the weak point of that charge attack, by the way? I know nothing about this, but her ulti looks amazing. Yeah, when the first time when I saw it, I was like, oh fuck, is this shit? Oh. You know the guides that I actually saw, right? Some of the viewers actually shared with me to go and see Kipster, was it? Yeah, but due to my severe lack of understanding towards the game, so after looking at it, unfortunately I still don't really have a very good understanding on the game still. Ah, bitch. Let's see if my charge attack.
ロマンチックな気分になってみない？逃げられないわよ。お花をあげるわ。
Is this guy Divalin or something? Oh no, it's not Divalin because he uses ice. Oh. Wait, am I frozen or something? This dude is in the air. Oh no! Stop freezing me! Itata, itata.
ロマンチックな気分になってみない？
死ね死ね。Die die die! Yeah!
肉体は所詮。
Yeah, baby. I like it. Ah, this what signals of this box. It's a very rare. It's a very rare thing. Oh, look at the amount of creeps she's doing. I can't even see anything. Yeah, I can't iframe for shit, man. Oh my god, I have no idea what am I doing. I'm just like pressing, hoping the hit, it will hit something. Low HP. Okay. Where are you? Now I am at 10 of 16. I cannot pass this yet. Nice.
ロマンチックな気分になってみない？
Come on, give it to me, baby.
逃げられないわよ。
Oh no,
ちゃんと受け取ってね。
my ult expired. Looks like I don't have enough damage to get the bonus though. Whoa, what is this tornado? Wow. Wendy? Oh, the Venti. Can you guys see Venti?
お花をあげるわ。やっ逃げられないわよ。ロマンチックな気分になってみない？やっ
Oh, yes. The Venti guy. Oh no, this is a girl. Wendy is a
命
girl
の
over
進
here.
化には無限の可能。
Come on, give me that signet of what double box one. Alamak, don't have. Just go unga bunga.
おや、
Oh
まだ
no!
諦めてないのか？
Earlier on I fought her
いい加
before.
減
言ったはずよ。
いいだろう。
I can't win her though.
もう
私の気持ち
Come on,
ち
come
ゃ
on,
んと
come
受
on.
け取ってね。
Let me try to win her this time. Let me win her, please! Wow, biang eh. Oh, so many headers, I can't see shit, man.
逃げられないわよ。ロマンチックな気分になってみない？
Whoa! I can also whoa! Oh no, what the hell is this? What the fuck? Siama! Oh! Come on!
楽しいことをしましょう。
Use evasions to stay clear. Oh yes! I don't know, man. This is the... Oh, I see my Raiden Mei is actually fighting her.
手加減のできない戦闘だというのなら、どうして神の鍵を使わないの？
だから振りだよ、振り。お前をそれに本当に常在。
私が一線を越えたと思ってる。
それがただ。
あなたのやり方を知ってる。
へえ、
それで
ハイヘビだ。あの性格をお前もしだが、お前もなんとなく察してるんじゃないか？
私が掴んだ情報。
その通りだ。
うん
なぜ孫子がお前をここに来させたのかはわからない。 融合戦士によって作られ
融合
So
戦士
if is Raven a good person or a bad
担
person?
当直入に言おう。
やっぱり
終点かどうか
あの人って
ここで私
ケビンの記憶体がその
お前も封印を取る。あれは戦士。あんな人間離れした姿を楽園に来る前、私にとってどうだ。
いいえ
やっぱりな。それでつまりお
え
前、
えな
ああ違う。
Nice. Oh, this is the first time I won her, man. I'm so happy about it. That was a hard fought battle. Neutral person. Interesting. Oh no, I ran out of coins. God damn it. Can you really classify anyone in Honkai as bad or good? I have no idea, man. Oh no.
ロマンチックな気分になってみない？
Hey, this guy is behaving like the Genshin robot and blocking off all my attacks. Fuck you. Oh, this auto guy, I'm quite aware of him.
一社になったし
Okay. Will I be able to pass this one today? The final fight. The moment of truth. Oh no, right off the bat, this guy really needs to panic. Oh no, I'm dying already. Oh, fuck, what the fuck, this guy?
ロマンチックな気分になってみない？
How am I supposed to deal with this guy? I have no idea. What kind of skills does he have? I have no idea.
私の気持ちちゃんと受け取ってね。
Oh no, he caught me again. running out of health.
ロマンチックな気分になってみ
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah!
お花をあげるわ。やっ
Oh, yes! Yes! I finally passed this. Oh my god. This is the first time, man.
任務報告には楽勝って書こうかしら。
Holy shit. First time, man. Oh. I'm pleased with the result. Nice.
仕方ないさ。そういう状況。ああ、これ、そうしよう。ああ、もう、まあまあだ。
ならいいわ。そういえばさ、あなたが
そうはい、まあいい。その姿、
ケビンが。
私は、
けどそれは
ああ、それと、
どういう意味？
孫子がその時、
あなたたちの
一瞬だけ孫子が、
危険と
そうかもしれん。自分が
崩壊獣を使う。
Holy shit, that was epic, man. The first time I managed to clear the difficult. What was it? What was the difficulty again? Sequence dangerous. That was the first time I managed to clear with Miss Pink Elf, Elisa. She is using Paw of Crescent. And apparently this is what I have for her Marco Polo. Hopefully in future I will be able to get her Stigmata. Alright. It was a good experience while having all of you watching and managed to clear this difficulty. I've been trying for quite a while, I couldn't clear. But I guess that with all of you guys around, it does give me the momentum required for the final push. But anyway, thanks everyone for dropping by today's stream. I hope you all had a good time watching some of these Honkai contents as well. And I'll see you guys next week, man. Wishing all of you all having a good night's rest or a good day ahead if your day is just starting out. Peace out, everyone. And once again, thank you for dropping by my stream. This is IonStorm, signing out. Oh yeah, last thing. Thank you once again, Potato Main, for joining the membership. Really appreciate, and also thank you everyone, every channel members, and every subscribers. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. You guys are really awesome. Stay cool, man. Sign out.